Well, hello, sisters. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Karen. This is Beyond the Melody, and I am on a journey to not only help you discover, but to help you remember who you are and to find your voice in this earth. So as you know, we're doing 30 days of affirmation. We are on day 5. I'm really excited about day 5 because I got some tea to spill. But let's jump right into it, okay? Day 5 says, I don't understand everything right now, but I will wait with patience for an answer. And our scripture reference for this is Proverbs 3:5, and it says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. And I would venture to go over into verse 6, where it says, acknowledge him in all your ways and he will make your path straight. So let me tell you a little bit about me having to learn how to not lean on my own understanding and me trying to figure out why and just waiting with patience for an answer. Back in 2003, 2004, I had recorded a CD. It was called Eyes Open, Heart Change. I think it was 2003, 2004. It's been so long. My husband and I, during that time, we had made some drastic career changes. Like we just abruptly quit one job and put the CD out. And we were doing everything, promotions, we were doing radio, we had a band. I was taking opportunities, like I did a stage play that was traveling because we thought that'd be a good way for us to promote it, and it was. Everything was going great, and we were getting engagements, we were doing concerts, and we were just doing everything. It was going really, really well. And then all of a sudden, my band director, producer, agent, my everything that was running that whole ship got a call about an opportunity. Just like that, with really not much of discussion, my person was gone. And who was that person? That person was my husband. So if you can imagine, I'm like, what is going on? Like, we prayed about this. This is what we said we were going to do. We made goals and we're doing things like, we're in the heat of this whole thing. And you just going to leave? You going to go on the road? You going to leave me out here? Like, what am I supposed to do? Everything stopped, y'all. And this was something that he had to do. What happened to me during that time was I got bitter. I was angry because I could not understand, like, how you just going to leave me? I mean, we're doing good. I'm getting requests to go places and sing, and we're having all these engagements. Like, I had to cancel stuff. I had product that we hadn't sold, and you know, there's still some of it sitting out in our stores to this day. I was bitter. But instead of me just going to God and saying, wait a minute, what's going on? Why is this happening right now like this? I internalized it. I got depressed. I felt abandoned. I felt neglected. I was a young woman. I felt like I was in my prime at the time. And I'm like, man, what am I supposed to do now? My husband was traveling the country. He was living his best life. I was back home with the kids. Not that I didn't want to be with my kids, because somebody had to be with them. But I leaned to my own understanding at that time, and I internalized all of the disappointment that I was feeling instead of just going to God and saying, hey, what's happening? And then God would have been able to show me during that time that this is something that I have to do in him. Because if I don't do this in him now, the two of you will not get to the place that I want you to be in the next 16, 17 years. Play that back. 16, 17 years. It's been that long. So can you imagine me being bitter for most of those years? Because I was. Because I leaned to my own understanding. Oh, he just left me. How you gonna just leave me? So I'm sitting back here and I gotta go to work every day to a job that I don't want to go to. You're home Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, chilling, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, you just out living your best life, and I'm doing not what I want to be doing. But I did not understand at the time what God was doing. Had God not done that at that time, a lot of the things that we've done in the last, say, maybe 6 or 7 years, we would not have accomplished. There's a purpose, a plan, and a reason for everything. You just can't trust yourself when you're trying to figure those things out. You just have to take a break, step back, and understand that this is where I have to be right now. I accept it, and I will wait for an answer. And I will accept what that answer is, no matter how hard it is for me to accept. And I will continue to be the best person that I can be during this time. What I didn't realize is that my life didn't have to stop, but I thought it did because that was my own understanding. I didn't find things that I could do in that time that would keep me moving. Even though my husband was on a different venture, even though our paths had gone like this temporarily, I was not thinking about the fact that, oh, it's gonna all come back together and it's gonna all make sense. I made a mess out of it. And I don't want you to do the same thing. Listen, if this is you and you're in a situation where you're leaning to your own understanding and you need help, comment, reach out to me, and let's work this thing out, because I don't want you to end up the way I did. I made a lot of mistakes during that time, y'all, a lot. If you're in the process of discovering who you are, or if you're in the process of trying to remember who you are, reach out. You do not have to do this alone. We'll figure it out together. I promise you, I got your back. All right? I love y'all. See you next time.